Hi, I'm J.P. Osterman, and I'd like to read a part of my newest novel, Astrocity Sagan. It's book 3 in the Nelta series. Dr. Alyssa Holton has blood running in her veins that's been modified with highly advanced alien genetic gifts. Chapter 1, Space Folding to Nelta. Today is almost the 100th anniversary of our launch from Earth. And while people are packing up and celebrating, I'm getting ready for work. But it's my last day of work on our giant spaceship, actually an Astrocity Sagan, that's been space folding to Nelta. It's been home to all 100,000 of us who can't wait to step on solid ground. But not everyone is sure they want to stay and settle among the Neltans. Some people are homesick and want to return to Earth, if returning is even possible. It'll be up to the Neltans. They're millions of years more advanced than us, but are currently in subterranean stasis chambers, waiting for our help. By now, their powerful matter stream should have healed Nelta and their M84 solar system. We'll find out soon. We're scheduled to arrive there in 6 weeks. Our first task will be to revive Ambassador Shazar, who in turn will resuscitate the rest of the population using a special mix of our DNA they desperately need. That's the pact we signed. Our DNA in exchange for a sample of their matter stream to restore our depleted ozone. If they hadn't come to our rescue, humanity would have experienced an extinction-level event and we'd all be dead. But there's another bad situation on Earth. Prior to our launch, a directed energy explosion that ended the war on terror began splitting the moon. We need a big fix and we can't contact home. Making matters worse, many of us are wondering, can humans really live and thrive among those technological geniuses? Even after 100 years of using their technology on Sagan, we can't begin to fathom the ways they've mastered the forces of the universe. And virtual renderings of the planet and their species are just participation games. We should have the answers to those questions soon. Chapter 2, Hobby. Dr. Alyssa Holton took out several old digital cameras her parents left behind after they died during the terrorist attacks on June 10, 2057. Their stored images are all she has left of her parents, which she uploaded to her personal matrix grid so she can call on them whenever she wants to hear their voices, see their faces, or just ask for a little advice. Since then, the cameras have become a serious hobby. Many of them were broken, which has provided her with hours of fixing, updating, and learning how to work with the antiquated 21st century Photoshop. In addition, she's been adding to her collection and has 35 of them in all, one manufactured way back in 2013. Clicking on one of her favorites, the 2060 iPad concave, she began dictating. I think it's about time I document what's happening on our Astrocity in our last days before arriving at Nelta. I've been narrating events to my avatar as she stands next to me and directing her to pay close attention to the strange occurrences popping up everywhere around Sagan. They're scaring and confusing people. I want to know what's going on, and I have the way and the means to find out. That's me. She calls me Twin, her avatar had said into the camera. Motioning for Twin to step back, she called on a few of the mysterious phenomena to render at the center of a room. One is what I would call a Jekyll apparition, and another a hulking demon. Both appeared suddenly in front of a few residents, frightening them half to death. Then just as fast, the creatures disappeared into the wall, slurped right into them. The victims barely had time to capture photos of their backs. If you'd like to read more about what happens on the journey as they are ready to approach the planet, Astrocity Sagan, it's available on Kindle and now paperback form.